So we are going live now. Today, this platform is all set to unfold an event of this evening's VCET Hackathon 23. Good evening and a warm welcome to our dignitaries, our honorable judges, faculty members, and my dear participants. Since today is the death anniversary of founder member Vidyavardhini Trust, we would like to pay heartfelt respect to late Padma Shri Bhausaheb Vartak and start with the pitching round. I, Miss Kashish Bhanushali, will be your host for today's pitching round.
And I, Mr. Ramesh Yadav, will be the co host for this evening. We are extremely honored and delighted to share this outstanding platform of VCET Hackathon 23 to you all.
We welcome you all to the pitching round of VCET Hackathon 23. I feel proud while saying that this year we have reached a milestone of more than 60 teams participating in our hackathon. Hackathon 23 is a bit different from the hackathons conducted in the past 3 years, as we have taken up the challenge to go from online mode to offline mode. We would also like to appreciate the great efforts contributed by our talented participants for undertaking 30 hours of non-stop coding. Let's acknowledge the great success of VCET Hackathon 23.
First and foremost, we would like to take an opportunity to give our praiseworthy and hearty thanks to all our event sponsors for the logistic and financial support they have extended to all for this event.
Title sponsor Content Stack. Powered by Deeber. Co-powered by Software AG. Co-sponsor Aura. Training partner Raw Engineering Academy. Technology partner GlobalNet Computers. Banking partner Union Bank. Streaming partner StreamYard. Certificate partner Give My Certificate. Now, let's witness a short video of our sponsors.
Let me now introduce you all our panel of judges for the event. Mr. Gaurav Purandari. He is a manager of cloud operation at Content Stack with more than 12 years of experience in the industry.
So, our next judge is Mr. Sanket Raut. As a principal technician accountant manager at Amazon, this professional is a versatile technical architect with extensive experience in crafting, developing, and implementing architectures and infrastructures for various software applications, including mobile and digital platforms. Their track record demonstrates a consistent ability to lead project teams in delivering top quality solutions, even in complex and demanding customer settings. Experienced technical architect with a demonstrated history of working in the information technology and services industry.
The next one is Mr. Milind Chavan. Uh, with over 20 years of experience in analytics, Milind Chavan has successfully managed multiple data warehousing assignments, and provided leadership to various CEOs and executives. He earned his Bachelor of Engineering degree from the University of Mumbai. Milind Sawan's career includes more than 17 years of dedicated service at TCS. Additionally, he has contributed his expertise as a senior system engineer at Tata Infotech for a period of 3 years.
So, our next judge is Mr. Sandeep Nagle. With over 18 years of professional experience, he previously served as an associate consultant at TCS. Currently, Mr. Nagle holds the position of AWS Big Data Software Development Manager at Accenture.
Our next judge is Mr. Nilesh Jain. Mr. Nilesh Jain is a distinguished alumni of our college. He is the founder of Verbally Systems, over 19 years of industry experience. His company specializes in providing quality assurance services to tech startups, ensuring the delivery of exceptional user experience and convenience to end users.
So, these are, these are our judges for the final pitching round, and we are extremely grateful to have their esteemed presence. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Without any further ado, let us now gear up and welcome our top 5 teams to pitch their solution for the final judging round of the event. All the teams, please note that they'll be getting 10 minutes for their pitching round, and there will be a warning bell at 8 minutes and a double bell when the time ends, that is on 10 minutes. So, till the first team arrives, let's watch a video of VCET Hackathon 23 theme reveal.
Get ready to dive into a world where creativity knows no bounds. Step into the realm of Industry 4.0, where technology and innovation blend to revolutionize traditional industries. Unleash your potential as a tech pioneer and create solutions that transform the future of businesses and industries. This year showcases your incredible potential of unleashing the unreal. Join us in redefining the landscape of industries through innovation. Knows how to break free from limitations and turn the unimaginable into reality. From mind-bending virtual reality applications to inspiring simulations. Dive into the future of Internet. And Industry 4.0 with convergence of cutting-edge tech and visionary thinking in our hackathon journey.
Yes, I guess it's okay.
So, firstly, from the problem statement, blockchain certificate verification system, we have team Rizzling Dev to pitch their.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, good evening to all the dignitary members and respected judges. I will, without taking any timing, I will directly start with my presentation. So let's understand what the linking blocks is. Okay. So first of all, it's like a revolutionary idea because there are a lot of startups and all these people working on this idea. But what we are doing something else apart from the all the other ideas available. There is already a idea from the Maharashtra government, like funded by Maharashtra government, already available, which is Legit Doc, which has been funded over 320 million dollar. The government of Karnataka also gave them 30 lakhs for transferring their all the caste certificates to the Legit Doc startup based environment. So let's move on to the next slide. So understanding problem statement. So the first, the what the problem statement was, right? So we have to generate a immutable transparent certificate verification system. We have to make sure that the certificate verification system should be trusted by the organizations, institutes and users. We also have to make sure that the certificate processing thing is secured. And one extra thing which we implemented on the top of it, which was not a part of the problem statement, was batch processing of old certificates, so that we can almost like onboard millions of certificates in just a single transaction. And I will explain you how we can do that next. So we are like a wizard, a magical thing which works for the organization institutes to transfer their all the certificates in the blockchain. We also name it as a super certificate, and it's like a non-transferable soul-bound token. So what does it mean by soul-bound token? I will explain in the next slide. So soul-bound token, right? So suppose in a normal Web2 certificate or a normal certificate which is not powered by a blockchain is like, which is powered by like a credential ID, which can be transferred to someone. Suppose that I have that credential ID, I can transfer it to my teammate Abhishek and tell him that ki, yeah, just I will give you the certificate, and he can manipulate it. And even the Web2 storage can also change the data from it. But what we are doing is, once the certificate is minted to a particular user, he cannot transfer that certificate. And that's exactly how certificate should be, right? Once it is minted to a particular user, it should not be transferred. It should be owned by his true identity. Hence, it is called a soul-bound token. Next, super streamlined. So basically the main Web3 or blockchain startups facing issue right now is the wallet part or user experience part. I don't think any of the person who is available here who would like to uh, install a MetaMask wallet or particular wallet just to download the certificate, or just to get the certificate, setting up their private key password and then paying the transaction fees for it, right? So hence we made sure that just with the email and the password, the person will be able to mint the certificate on chain. There is no need of any wallet, no need of any address, no need of any password. It will be just a simple email and password provided by digital locker. Secret hash to unlock powers, I will explain to the next slide. So don't trust one, trust both. So what does that mean, right? So we are storing the hashes or the soul-bound token credentials on both the database side and the blockchain side. What we are doing is, basically, suppose that there is a hash credential available over the block or the Web2 storage. But why we are storing in the Web2 storage? That suppose that millions of users want to get access to the data, the blockchain is right now also not capable to transfer the millions of certificate at a time, like performing millions of read access. So hence we are storing it on the Web2 storage, and all the write operations, all the creation of the certificate will be stored on the blockchain. And our soulbound token based contract will be used, which will make sure that even if someone tampers our Web2 storage data, it won't hamper our Web3 storage. Like, it credential won't get transferred to anyone. Next. So now the super certificate. So I will like to share the, I think I already shared. You just scan the QR code and check the if the certificate is valid or not. There is a simple button in which you can validate the certificate, and the validation will be done both on the blockchain side and Web2 storage side. And if the blockchain and both the hashes are equal or credentials are equal, then the certificate is valid. So we have hosted it on the platforms. The application is available on the website, application and all the stuff. Next. So That's exactly what I explained, right? The hash of the credentials will be stored both on the blockchain and also on the database side, and the just not the normal contract, it will be soul bound contract, so making sure that the credentials are secured and valid. Next. So innovation and magic. So we are using Biconomy blockchain. So as I told you, Legit Doc built the same solution, but they didn't implement the soulbound token. Their certificates are still transferable to someone. The caste certificate which they have implemented, I know, but they have the credentials ID. But the Legit Doc's caste certificate still can be transferred to someone. It cannot be tempered, but at least it can be transferred to someone. That's also a thing which is like, why would you want your caste certificate to get to someone's hands or get to someone's rights? It should not happen, right? Hence we thought that super soulbound token will be the great idea. The next thing is gasless transaction. We are using Biconomy blockchain. It's like a uh, permission and public mixture in which the government or even any organization who wants to like mint the certificate doesn't need to pay any transaction fees. And if they are performing, like if they are batching multiple 1 lakh or 10 lakh certificates at a time, which old certificates, it can be done via right around 200 or 230 rupees. I will also show the live example which we did it on the front of the judges. Next. So and what is how we gonna generate the revenue, right? It's the main question. Everyone wants the money, right? So basically we will be providing subscription plans. We can also list out the certificates provided by official organizations to increase their marketing and all. We can also promote everyone, like if there is a already a certificate agency promoted over, right? So we can also provide the marketing for multiple organizations, institutes and all. And API access. So basically there are a lot of API access provided by credential.id, which is used by multiple organizations like IBM uses credential.id, which is a web2 storage, and it can be get breached at any time. Yeah, it's secured, but it still can be, because there is a SPO, a single point of failure in web2 storage. Next. So let's talk about money. Okay, so as mentioned, the Legit Doc in 2019 around raised around $327 million of funding, and its starting point was the funded by government of Karnataka, which was around 30 lakh rupees. But they still have the very complex issue which we are solving. Next. So this is the example and the live proof of what we have achieved. So this is basically a Polygon transaction fee. They have deployed their whole system on Polygon blockchain. So each transaction costs around $0.015. So taking account of 1 lakh certificates, it will be around $1,500. It's around 1,24,500, right? So today we perform the transaction of 1,000 certificates at a time, and it costs around 0.00139 ETH. It will be get reduced to almost 0.001 only, and the current amount of Ethereum required for the 0.00139 ETH is around 189 rupees. So basically, what they are achieving by 1,24,000, we are doing it right now in 189 rupees. Next, and it's totally production. Nothing is temporary. Everything is available. You can mint your own certificate by doing registration and login. So I would like to show you the demo. I hope it's visible yet. Yep, it's visible. This is the main landing page. Anyone can mint the certificate and all. So first of all, someone needs to log in. Internet is little slower here, so it may take time to generate a certificate. So here just I have to check the course, check the organization. So per Google Cloud, enter my name. It will be prompted by default if you didn't enter over here by your user ID. But just for making precautions, we are using user opted name. So here the thing is 365, right? 365 is like Google provides us expert program for the particular years. The certificate should get expired in this particular days after 365 days. Hence we are making sure that all the blockchain certificates will also get expired, means the access will be the credential will be expired after 365 days. So here, after minting the certificate, it's just making sure that the certificate is minted on blockchain. Now you can mint the certificate. First of all, we will see the transaction. uh, this is a transaction which we have performed. So it cost around 1.001, is like 0.00331 GWE. And we will basically see the transaction. Excellent. My bad. Hmm.
Thank you, team. Now we can
Yes.
start with the question answer
Yes. Yes.
session. Over to
Yes.
you,
Yes.
judges.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I haven't introduced my team. Just he is Abhishek Yadav. My name is Swayam Karle. I am from final year Lokman Tilak College of Engineering and lead graph advocate at the Graph Protocol. He is also
Good evening, sir. I'm Abhishek Yadav. I'm also a graph advocate in Mumbai region. These are my juniors. He's Vivek Sahu and he's Ashif Sheikh.
So just a small question. So, are you proposing this to be one of the solutions which this certificate authority would be using to issue certificates, or if I have a certificate, do you think this could be used to validate my certificate? What is it?
yes, yes. So we provide both of the features. Current problem statement which was included was just to make sure that the certificate is minted, but we have also included the old certificate thing, in which a user, I can also show it over here, in which user can literally, like company who wants to validate a certificate can pick up all the certificates and just drop on it. The hash will be generated and the credential ID for all this hashes will be generated. How it will work is, if the if the image belongs to that particular hash, if image hash is belong to the particular set of hash, then he can validate by credential ID. That's why how we are achieving with the help of
No, so for example, I already have a certificate. Let's
uh,
say some Google certificate which I
yeah,
have
yeah,
achieved some time back,
yeah,
like a year old or so.
yeah.
uh, how who would validate the authenticity of the certificates and make sure that it's the certificate which is minted is the right certificate with the right name and right dates?
That organization should do it itself only.
Which organization?
The who has provided, like if you have gotten from the Google, if Google wants to onboard their all the certificates on the blockchain on our platform, then they just have to provide a single file, and all the certificate which were there in their database or a particular command file which will get onboarded on the blockchain in just like around 200 300
We can
rupees.
show it here.
Okay.
So this is a certificate, this is the thing.
Yeah,
Just
we can select multiple certificates here. We just need to open and we can see image hashes for all this. And we need to push. Now we
and
got the response from server
and
where
this
we
is the
got.
object ID, the credential ID which you guys are showing will be printed on the certificate. So basically millions around any certificate, there is no limit because storing hash is nothing.
We have lots of service functionality.
But
So I understand this is like sole,
uh, soulbound, the
Soulbound token.
credential won't be transferred to anyone if
Like
one
NFTs are transferable, but soulbound token is bound to your identity. It's not transferable.
but that's not new, right? The technology exists.
Yeah,
no.
but nobody used this in this field.
Actually, this technology on the blockchain was invented by Vitalik Buterin, founder of Ethereum. In the May 2022, he wrote a separate Ethereum initiation proposal for it. So we got inspired from that only, and we implemented, because before that it wasn't included on any blockchain. The founder himself introduced this technology in the last year.
Who else have this technology?
Right now there is a like they have one certificate generation for a DAO, decentralized autonomous organization. Means payments are bound to people. Matlab, sometimes people try to fake the payments, right, via transferring to multiple people. So they are using kind of SBT thing for a payment verification at very larger scales on a government organization. I saw there like they are doing it, so we can do it also. So I tried to make something similar in the certificate form.
Just one question. Um, we are talking about this Ethereum, right? Blockchain.
Mhm.
Now, government of India has this DigiLocker system
Yes,
as
yes.
well. So, how do you compare that with DigiLocker, and what is the advantage that you will get here?
So we have DigiLocker also embedded in it. We will never gonna share the privacy data on the stuff. We only gonna share the hashes on the blockchain. We never gonna share any private data on blockchain because everything on blockchain is public, right? We're gonna use the DigiLocker and we're gonna use this hash of this, and hash of this should always be matched. If it's not matched, means credential is not there. Matlab credential is not valid.
The question that we need to ask here is, if we already have DigiLocker
Hmm.
provided by the government of
Mhm.
India, then why do we need this?
So right now the DigiLocker has the SPF thing, right? If the server gets down, there won't, like, it won't get down. But in the worst case, like, that's exactly why we introduce the blockchain, right? Because everyone can validate a certificate. It's decentralized. And suppose that if sir wants to validate a certificate, then he needs to get the access of the DigiLocker, right? But if I want to share my certificate with anyone, I can do it with the help of credential ID on the blockchain only. Why do I need to?
Basically, with blockchain,
Hmm.
the kind of energy that you will
Huh.
use
Privacy,
will.
security, and decentralized and public to anyone, but not revealing anything.
My question here is the kind of energy that is used
Hmm.
in for minting,
Mhm.
right? It will be huge.
Hmm.
We are already talking about green IT,
Mhm.
right? If DigiLocker is already available,
Hmm.
why do we require the blockchain?
So the minting fees you mentioned, that we are using Economy blockchain, as I said you.
I'm not talking about minting fees. I'm talking about the energy that is needed to power consumption.
Power, like transaction fees, electricity. So right now the all the blockchains has shifted from proof of work algorithm to proof of stake algorithm. What the difference is, in proof of work algorithm you will need to use the computational power for the bitcoins and all that stuff. Economy uses proof of stake, in which all the validators takes their own currency and validate the transaction. So there is no, right now, just from the recent months, there is no need of any electricity consumption. All the validators do it via help of their stake. There is no computational power or miners are involved anymore in the Ethereum blockchain. So it's basically they took this decision just to make sure that there should no be electric consumption and all.
And then, why did you select Polygon instead of Ethereum?
So blockchain doesn't matter. What we are gonna use a economy blockchain. We are open to adapt with any organization. If your organization want the private thing, totally private thing, we are okay with. We'll do it on Hyperledger. If you want some customized thing, we will do it on Economy. If you want Polygon, we can do it on Polygon. But what the main thing is providing is we are processing the batch processing of transaction. Millions of transaction we can process. That's exactly how we're gonna reduce the cost. So someone who wants to do it on the public blockchain, which has a higher cost, still we can do it on, like as I showed you, 1,45,000, right? Still we can reduce that cost to like 100 times lesser. So that's exactly, we are not focusing on blockchain. If some company wants private, public, customized, we can open with all the solutions. It doesn't matter.
Thanks.
It's just a case study key how we reduce this transaction fee 100 times on Ethereum blockchain.
Okay, in fact, two questions from my side. So I come from a business side of these things. So you said that you are going to do it. So two questions. First question is, you are saying that you will be doing it in 189 rupees
Mhm.
approximately. So उसमें ये बताओ कि what is your cost, what is your revenue, and what will be the margins. Okay.
Mhm.
Question two. Since you did this in, let's say, 30 hours, so what is stopping other people to do it in 30 hours? So there is no entry barrier as such. So how are you going to survive as a company in the market? क्योंकि entry barrier कुछ नहीं है.
So, sir, in the business, first thing comes is innovation. Everything is always available. Swiggy has a Zomato has a Swiggy. It's not a like everyone has a competition. But right now, this solution is not implemented because batching of transaction is something new which was implemented just a year ago. We have introduced ourselves, we have researched the topic, hence we got the solution. Okay. So right now, the legit doc is charging around 1 to 2 lakh rupees for per month subscription of multiple organizations. Like if IBM wants that thing, they can provide the unlimited certificate verification with the help of 1 to 10 rupees. We can just do it on a $10. We literally going to spend around 5 to 10 rupees for each organization, so it's around 550 or 570 rupees margin for us. About the maintenance cost, the among like any server, AWS cloud or any server, will cost around 5 to 10 dollars. So if we onboard multiple organization, we can scale up to any number. It's basically will be around like 20 to 30 times better in any organization right now available. And if someone comes in the picture right now, so we have this thing called like SBT, right? Generating SBT is not a simple task we did it, because the logic is required is like it's very hard to get, but someone will do it, because of course. But it's about who innovates it, right? Apple, like Apple does it at the start, so we did it start, so we can always get the users.
So are you saying that nobody will be able to innovate this further?
Yes, no, everyone will get it. Like if I have told it, someone will get to it, someone can do it on other day. It's about how we can start early and do it.
It's about pioneering things, and if we are pioneering a solution, then we can benefit much more than other companies available in the market.
Okay, thank you guys.
Any questions, sir? Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Dim. It was an awesome pitching.
So, before moving forward, we have a clip of our event sponsor, that is Content Stack.
Enterprise companies can't rely on just any content management system. You need a CMS that offers the latest features, enables collaboration, and can keep up with the scale of your business. If your enterprise is considering a new CMS, there are 3 things you should look for. Number 1, a cloud-based software as a service solution. Content management is constantly evolving, and you shouldn't have to re-platform every few years just to keep up. Enterprise businesses need a CMS that isn't just cutting edge now, but will stay that way in the future. With a cloud-based SaaS solution, your CMS is frequently and automatically improved without disrupting your workflow. That means no more clunky replatforming, no more expensive upgrades, and no more looking on as competitors flex features your legacy system doesn't have. The next thing you should look for in an enterprise CMS is customer care that actually cares about you and your customers. You shouldn't have to waste time fighting for answers or your provider's attention. Find a CMS that has real, qualified people available to answer your questions quickly. Finally, enterprises need a CMS with sky's the limit scalability. With so many customers relying on your enterprise, your infrastructure has to run smoothly. You need a CMS that you can depend on. For example, a leading online gaming company with more than 32 million monthly users set new web traffic records during their annual convention and experienced 0 failures and 0 downtime. That's because they use Content Stack. Designed for the specific needs of the enterprise, Content Stack leads the industry in customer satisfaction. And of course, Content Stack Agile CMS is cloud-based, so you never have to upgrade and you never miss out on the latest features. If your enterprise wants an always updated Agile CMS that powers content experiences at scale, Content Stack is your solution, because you should never settle.
I now request Team Hook Heroes to, to pitch their solution for the problem statement interactive language learning games.
Hello guys, we are Hook Heroes, and let me introduce me and my team. I'm Rishabh from Thakur College, second year engineering and pursuing computer engineering, and this is my friend Varad. He's from DJ Sangvi in second year pursuing computer engineering, and Dresh from this college itself pursuing IT engineering. So to begin with, our team name is Hook Heroes, and we have got a problem statement of a gamified learning platform. By listening to the problem statement, we thought of creating a quiz up, because why not? Okay. And then the word gamified itself suggested that we should create it, we should introduce a coin system, because we have played Subway Surfers and we collect coins, right? So we introduced coin system, and by introducing coin system, we have achieved that gamified thing. Okay, but the thing we can't achieve was the sense of competition. So we showed leaderboard. Okay, so now we show the leaderboard. Now uh, the people who are entering our site will be able to see the leaderboard and compete themselves. And now we have shown the leaderboard, and the coin is there. Coin is already present. So people are tend to utilize things whatever they have. So how will they utilize their coin? Hence, we have introduced a reward section. And further, that's not all. Varad would like to connect the dot of our site, which was created by us.
Hello. So if you can hear me, I'll just say it without the mic. So, thinking of a common statement that says gamification of language learning, you might have either idea of other apps in the market that already exist. So, what we did was okay. So, what we did was we tried to do something different than what is already existing in the market. So, we made an architecture that is flexible to be inculcated in every way. So, the already existing app that gamify the language learning process, they have already they made their own database, and they collect the questions from these databases and then display in their on their website. So what we did was we made an architecture that can be flexible, gather the questions either from AI based generations or from humans itself. So how humans? So we are trying to implement a ecosystem consisting of students and teachers. The teachers being the one who will actually give the questions. So the questions will be on vocabulary, grammar, but also from start like alphabets and everything. So you can. It is not just English or Hindi. It will be also about Spanish, French, and other like, languages. So if you can just, I'll just show you a demo of the website that will explain it more. So yeah. So this is how the website will look. So as it is gamification, we try to look funky and all, so that it gives more engagement. So site is deployed. So first we'll ask the user what language he wants to learn. For some languages, there is prerequisite that you need to know other language. Like for learning English, you need to need to know Hindi, because the questions are framed in that way. Same for Spanish, you need to know English, and French, you need to know English. So when you start a quiz, you'll be asked what difficulty you want, and according to that, what type of questions you want. So there are two type of questions right as of now, but we are going to implement more. So there is MCQ and open-ended. MCQ being the options wala, and open-ended means you have to write the answer yourself. So according to that, the quiz will be framed. Now, right now the quiz is coming from our own database, but as we grow, we are planning to inculcate the teacher wala part. So I'll show how we'll do that. First of all, this is how it will look. So if I just turn up the volume, and I'm completely new to this language, I don't know how to pronounce the words. So what I'll do is I'll just hear. So I'll know how the words are being pronounced, and then I have to answer them. So if I say pizza, I earn some credits. Then for the other thing, if I say wrong, it will be show what is the right answer. So this is for English, but for other language also it works the same. So for Spanish, So the accent is also same, so that you get used to the accent in which the language is spoken. And in a similar way, we have also included a AI chatbot. So what is the use of chatbot? If I'm get stuck on a question, I don't know what it means, I just copy the question. Here is a chatbot down here. I'll paste it here and get the answer. So it says here to hit the bullseye, to get a perfect score, or to make a goal. Yeah, to get target accurately. So it was a subjective answer. So letter E is pronounced. So you can see correct. So that is how things are working. We have implemented chatbot so that you can know how things are going on. It will give a descriptive answer, and it is fine tuned according only to the languages. It won't answer any question other than languages that are already been told to him. So this is the part. Now the coins that have been earned, it will be shown in leaderboard according to the high score. So this is a leaderboard. So the more points you earn, the higher will be in the leaderboard. And this leaderboard will be sorted according to the all-time 30 days, 7 days. Okay. So now how will the users use these coins? So there are rewards. The reward system has been implemented. However, the jury also suggested us that the kids might also use the app, and for them this might not be a perfect feature. So we're also trying to implement kids mode, in which there won't be any coins as such. It will score, and instead of coupons, they will be given courses for free, other courses for free. So these coupons can also be used for a monetization, just like Google Pay offers coupons, and they are tied up with the companies that give the discount. They give some amount of the pay cut themselves. Similarly, these companies who will give the coupons can give us some pay cut, and this is how the monetization will work. That is how our thought process is. Otherwise, what we are planning to implement is we are trying to make a repository thing. So I'm a teacher. There are many students who want to learn English. I know English, so I'll make a repository named English, like how it is shown here. The quizzes. Okay, I'll make a repository name English from the start, and I'll make modules in that: beginner, uh, intermediate, advanced. And in beginner, I'll make many lessons such as prepositions, alphabets, vowels, consonants, and I'll add questions in the form of the quiz that I just show you. So that is the form of questions that I'll frame, and any more contributors, like more teachers can contribute to it, and the new learners can then access these repositories to learn themselves, just like GitHub, but for languages with quiz. That is what a plan is, and uh, the architecture is made, and we just need to implement other teachers part into it. We have made the code for it. However, the jury one told us to not do it in the first prototype itself, should just focus on gamification part and later on integrate that part in. So just now the gamification part is done, we just need to integrate the repository part into it, the backend for it, which is already done. So yeah, my teammate would try to add to it.
So we know this. So we know that we have used this app, and there might be questions that why is it different than Duolingo, and why would people take initiative to just put data where companies like where apps like Duolingo are directly taking data from different sources and giving them for free without any hesitation. So the main reason is to help other teachers and to help students. So first we will bring personalizations by which teachers can give their own quizzes and own different type of question, and we can add more games. Currently Duolingo have only two modules of game. We can add different modules of games which can be made by the same developers which are contributing the code, and we can reward them. So there can be also adding of video calling. So we can do this, and we can continue this and make it very different from Duolingo. So this is the backend code. So this is the chat GPT code we just wrote. So this is fine tuned, so it only gives us the answers related to languages they are learning. So if some kids enter the website and ask anything not so inappropriate, so
the chatbot doesn't give answers to those questions. So he is showing an example of how it doesn't give anything, any answers except the except related to languages. So you can see that any
Yeah.
yes.
So that is our part. We can take questions now. Thank you.
Thank you, team. Now we can start with the question and answer session. Over to you, judges.
Yeah, hi. Um, how do you handle hallucinations here?
Sorry.
If you're using a generative AI may provide wrong answers as well.
Yes.
So ethical AI kind of a thing you have handled, but
Yeah.
how about hallucinations? How do you plan to handle this?
Yeah.
So whenever the prompt is being given by the user, the fine-tuned prompt that we have written by ourselves will be given to the AI again and again whenever he prompts. Since we have don't have the technology comprehension yet, hence we have only temporarily fine-tuned the AI model.
So now the more the users prompt it, we'll store the messages, and the messages that the users will use, will then fine tune it according to that. Permanent fine tuning it.
But hallucinations will still be there, right?
Yeah, but
So
GPT,
we need
that
to-
depends on the GPT-3's architecture. Yeah, some weird answers, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is one.
Yeah.
The second question from my side is how do you make this content engaging? Because if it is driven by the grammar and prepositions and other things, then probably the audience may not engage with, even if it is gamified. So then what is your plan to engage the audience?
So first, we are planning to engage developers. So first, our aim is to engage developers and teachers. So there can be made so many. So JavaScript is the most used language, programming language in the world, and most of people here who know coding, most of them would be web developers. So that's why there can be made 2D games which is related to language and can be more engaging than an MCQ or an open-ended question. So once we get the logic of getting the game, the other thing is to just put the data by the teacher or the admin of the website, and then we can attract users by that. And by marketing also we can attract by making some games which focus on more on youth and children.
By making engaging UI.
Yeah, UI is on a frontier part.
One small question related with the innovation. So I can see that similar kind of applications are available. Lots of applications are available
Yeah.
where you can get some kind of question and answer, or you can say the point system. What is that extra you feel or innovative idea that you implemented, which is keeping you apart from the other, standing out apart from the others?
So the monetization part, because in Duolingo only the company which is running it earns
Yeah.
the profit, and it has all its data, plus it's not open source for obvious profitable reasons. So we can make the code open source, we can collab with contributors, because open source generate trust, and mobile web developers can also jump into game development, which is 2D game is not so hot market to make games. So developers can jump in right there, and teachers can
Yeah.
sell their courses. And if once we have a good enough database, we can make our own database which
Yeah.
embeds, and we can permanently tune our GPT with
So
enough
this
monetization.
platform is not just for students but also for teachers.
Yes.
Teachers who want to teach, who are good in proficiency, so they can make like a repository which has 3 lessons for free, but there's 7 for paid. That is how they can earn, and the quality of those is would also be perfect, which is why the students will also opt to our website to access the courses instead of Duolingo. Yeah. It will be a mutually beneficial ecosystem without dependency of us being there. Because that is what will pop in your mind when gamification of language learning modules is set. And so we try to do different from it because it already exists. So what differentiates us is that we are building an ecosystem of student and teachers being mutually dependent on each other without us being part of it, unlike Duolingo, which handles everything and which is the authority over it. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. From monetization perspective, right? So what I heard was you'd be charging for these courses, right?
Not all. That depends on the teachers.
And then once the student completes certain courses, you'd give them coins which
Yeah.
they can redeem against some discount coupons
Yeah,
and
yeah,
whatnot. So who is earning money here?
So
First,
teachers will earn from their courses, will get a commission that depends on the business set that we'll have to look on, and the discount coupon, some cut companies will give us, just like Google Pay does. Some cut of the the companies give Google Pay because they get advertisement from the Google Pay. That is how things are. Because our app will be for student base also. So the companies who want advertisement only for student basis, they can opt for our app for advertisement. Yeah.
There will be some premium courses which you can buy without even giving your credit card info with the help of the coins. But there will be some there are some pro courses.
That depends on the teacher, what teacher has provided accordingly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That वही तो हमको discount से मिलेगा and we'll pay the teacher. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but वो पैसा आएगा डिस्काउंट वाले इससे. हाँ 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 बट आ भी रहा है डिस्काउंट से. So we are making circular रहेगा.
So then this business is of advertising and not language learning, isn't it? If you are earning out of discounts coupon, it's like advertising, nothing else.
No, sir. We can charge from the courses. So if teachers earn from something courses, we can charge like.
We will not give every course for free. There will be some courses that will be free.
We can charge commission from there, and this is also a monetization strategy, and we can also generate multiple ways of strategy by marketing. So yeah, it is more of a brand play than a business. So yeah, that is our current monetization strategy right now.
You also spoke about video content, live video sessions and whatnot.
Yeah.
How will you do real-time video monitoring?
Monitoring will need
So how would you ensure that the whatever students are seeing on the screen is appropriate, and that too in real time?
Okay, that will need
We need a
moderation service, something like moderation service.
We can find some moderation service, or first we have to do it manually, because even if there is a service that provides moderators or some software that automatically moderates the video calls or the audio calls, then we need a capital for the app. So first we will go manually, and then eventually we'll find a software or some solution to it.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Any more question? Thank you.
Thank you so much, team. Before moving forward, we have a clip of our event sponsor, Gibanet.
Introducing lightning speed internet lease lines in Mumbai. Tired of slow internet ruining your online experience? Say goodbye to buffering and lag with Jeeber's lightning fast internet lease lines in Mumbai, empowering connections across the globe at lightning speed. Why choose Jeeber for internet lease line service? blazing speed, stream, work, and game without interruptions thanks to our high speed connectivity, uninterrupted connectivity. Stay connected 24/7 with a reliable and dedicated leased line service. Business grade service, perfect for businesses of all sizes, ensuring seamless operations and productivity. Superb customer support. Our team is here to assist you every step of the way, ensuring a hassle-free experience. Perfect for businesses. Cheapest internet lease lines are designed with businesses in mind. Boost your company's efficiency and enjoy fast file transfer, crystal clear video conferencing, secure data transmission, seamless cloud access. Get ahead of the competition with our high performance internet lease lines. Special offer alert. Subscribe now and get free installation, free equipment, 50 MB per second at the price of 10 MB per second, seamless cloud access. Contact us today and experience the difference.
Enterprise companies can't rely on just any content management system. You need a CMS that offers the latest features, enables collaboration, and can keep up with the scale of your business. If your enterprise is considering a new CMS, there are 3 things you should look for. Number 1, a cloud-based software-as-a-service solution. Content management is constantly evolving, and you shouldn't have to re-platform every few years just to keep up. Enterprise businesses need a CMS that isn't just cutting edge now, but will stay that way in the future. With a cloud-based SaaS solution, your CMS is frequently and automatically improved without disrupting your workflow. That means no more clunky replatforming, no more expensive upgrades, and no more looking on as competitors flex features your legacy system doesn't have. The next thing you should look for in an enterprise CMS is customer care that actually cares about you and your customers. You shouldn't have to waste time fighting for answers or your provider's attention. Find a CMS that has real, qualified people available to answer your questions quickly. Finally, enterprises need a CMS with sky's the limit scalability. With so many customers relying on your enterprise, your infrastructure has to run smoothly. You need a CMS that you can depend on. For example, a leading online gaming company with more than 32 million monthly users set new web traffic records during their annual convention and experienced 0 failures and 0 downtime. That's because they use Content Stack. Designed for the specific needs of the enterprise, Content Stack leads the industry in customer satisfaction. And of course, Content Stack Agile CMS is cloud-based, so you never have to upgrade and you never miss out on the latest features. If your enterprise wants an always updated Agile CMS that powers content experiences at scale, Content Stack is your solution, because you should never settle.
Introducing lightning speed internet lease lines in Mumbai. Tired of slow internet ruining your online experience? Say goodbye to buffering and lag with Jeeber's lightning fast internet lease lines in Mumbai, empowering connections across the globe at lightning speed. Why choose Jeeber for internet lease line service? Blazing speed, stream, work, and game without interruptions thanks to our high speed connectivity, uninterrupted connectivity. Stay connected 24/7 with a reliable and dedicated lease line service. Business grade service, perfect for businesses of all sizes, ensuring seamless operations and productivity. Superb customer support. Our team is here to assist you every step of the way, ensuring a hassle-free experience. Perfect for businesses. Cheapest internet lease lines are designed with businesses in mind. Boost your company's efficiency and enjoy fast file transfer, crystal clear video conferencing, secure data transmission, seamless cloud access. Get ahead of the competition with our high performance internet lease lines. Special offer alert. Subscribe now and get free installation, free equipment, 50 MB per second at the price of 10 MB per second, seamless cloud access. Contact us today and experience the difference.
Enterprise companies can't rely on just any content management system. You need a CMS that offers the latest features, enables collaboration, and can keep up with the scale of your business. If your enterprise is considering a new CMS, there are 3 things you should look for. Number 1, a cloud-based software as a service solution. Content management is constantly evolving, and you shouldn't have to re-platform every few years just to keep up. Enterprise businesses need a CMS that isn't just cutting edge now, but will stay that way in the future. With a cloud-based SaaS solution, your CMS is frequently and automatically improved without disrupting your workflow. That means no more clunky replatforming, no more expensive upgrades, and no more looking on as competitors flex features your legacy system doesn't have. The next thing you should look for in an enterprise CMS is customer care that actually cares about you and your customers. You shouldn't have to waste time fighting for answers or your provider's attention. Find a CMS that has real, qualified people available to answer your questions quickly. Finally, enterprises need a CMS with sky's the limit scalability. With so many customers relying on your enterprise, your infrastructure has to run smoothly. You need a CMS that you can depend on. For example, a leading online gaming company with more than 32 million monthly users set new web traffic records during their annual convention and experienced 0 failures and 0 downtime. That's because they use Content Stack. Designed for the specific needs of the enterprise, Content Stack leads the industry in customer satisfaction. And of course, Content Stack Agile CMS is cloud-based, so you never have to upgrade and you never miss out on the latest features. If your enterprise wants an always updated Agile CMS that powers content experiences at scale, Content Stack is your solution, because you should never settle.
Vidya to pitch their solution for the problem statement scholarship awareness portal.
Good evening, everyone. Hello. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. My name is Karthik Deshmukh. We are from Hyderabad, from Anurag University, and today we are going to pitch a scholarship portal. So our problem statement is very simple. We have to make a web app or a website which spreads awareness about scholarships, and also we have to create a web portal wherein we centralize all the scholarships data and then present it to the user properly, so that it is easily accessible. So let's understand the key points before we go into the demo, right? Okay, so the first key point, The first key point is that we have to make the database comprehensible. That means that all the scholarship data that we are storing, it has to be comprehensible. It has to have multiple fields. Each and every scholarship data can be each and every scholarship can be stored in the scholarship database. So in the incoming time, I'll be showing you the database schema as well, where we have which we did it in the Firebase. Okay, so this is the first key point. The second key point is that it has to be user friendly, and plus you need to do some you need to apply some filters and sorting in the UI part, so that the data is easily accessible, plus the users can easily sort it, so that the scholarships which are eligible for them and the scholarships which they need can be personalizedly shown to them. So that thing is as well, like I'll be showing it to you in the website. Now coming to the third point, the information has to be effortlessly categorized. So what we have done is that each and every scholarship we have given a particular criteria, eligibility criteria. Again, the same thing I'll be showing in the database schema as well. So that is that is what the key point wants us to say. Okay, so the fourth thing is that we have to provide funding opportunities. So the funding opportunities, as you know, like loans or incentives based on the students merits. So we have to do that as well. So for example, if a student is his performance is good, based on his merits, we have to give him like loans, incentives, and make him aware about the what all loan opportunities and what all other opportunities he has. So that is about this that is about the problem statement. Let's move on to the demo now. So yeah. Yeah, so as you can see, this is the main this is the home page of our website. As I said, like the first key point was that we have to spread awareness about scholarships, right? Why are scholarships important? What types of scholarships are there? So that we do on the our homepage part. So what we have planned is that on the homepage part, we'll provide some information regarding the scholarships, what to make the students aware about the scholarships and all. Okay, and then coming to the second key point now, that is the web portal. We have to create a web portal where we centralize all the scholarships data and then make it easily accessible through a very clean UI. Okay, so that is the second portal. Let's just go to it. So as you can see, at the top navbar we have the scholarships thing, and when you come, this is the web portal. Okay, so as you can see that we have categorized all the scholarships for now into 6 categories. As you can see very clearly, merit based, we have need based scholarships, we have identity based scholarships. So you can just choose anyone. Due to some net issues, the data fetching might be slow, but no issues. Like, so I am a student, I want merit based scholarships. Okay, let's just take a scenario here. And then for example, I like this I want to know more information about this first scholarship. I just click on the link, and everything is directly fetched from the database. Okay, nothing is static here. We'll also be showing you an admin panel where scholarship providers can add their own data, scholarship data, through which this all the scholarships can be available on the this web portal. Okay, so once I click on the scholarship, I will be getting more information about the scholarship, the criteria, what is the last date to apply and all. Okay, now for say I want to apply for the scholarship. Okay, I feel that the scholarship is I am eligible for the scholarship, and I should be applying for it. Okay, so I just click on the apply button, and here's where our business model comes in. Okay, for now we haven't thought much on the business model. We have concentrated more on the tech and the scalability things. But now for now, what we are doing is that we have a form here. For say like form, more things can be added. But what we are doing is that for each and every application we charge a little fee. So we'll just show you that demo as well. So once we click on apply now, for payment gateway we are using Razorpay. So as you can see that each and everything it works completely fine. So the user can just apply, fill in all his details, apply, and then a payment gateway will show up. Once the payment is done, the application or the scholarship just gets applied. So as you can see, like right now it's in test because we don't have access to the prod keys, but it's just a swap of keys. Once you have the prod keys, you can just swap it. Everything else is just same. So as you can see, just after the payment is done, the UI changes dynamically, and then also the user will be getting a mail. So we have using like some mail APIs in the backend, so user will be getting the mail. Plus, what we have done is that because see, the thing is that we have to now each and every one of us don't like to go on the website again and again, right? So what we have done is that we are collecting all this data on another website. So not another, like another part of it. So I'll just go here and I'll show you here. 1 minute. Setting. Yeah. Okay. So this here you can see that we are collecting all the data on the criteria, the name of the student, where is he working, what are his skills, what are his hobbies, that how much GPA did he earn in 10th, how much GPA got in inter, how much GPA is scored in graduation, and then other things like parents occupation. And we take all this data, and then what we do is that we uh, we take this data, analyze it, and then compute like what scholarships this particular student is eligible to. And then weekly we will give them a mail via directly we'll send them a mail every week that okay, these are the scholarships that you are available, these are the last dates that you can apply. And then directly they can just go to the website and apply. They don't need to come to the website again and again to check that what scholarships they are, what scholarships are available for them. Okay, so this was the web portal part. One more thing in the web portal part is that scholarship, we have to as I said, like we have to apply filters as well, right? So what we have done is that scholarship. Yeah, so as you can see, we have the filters thing. We have all these filters, so students can choose from all these filters. 10 GPA. So for example, now my GPA is between 6 or 7, so I can just choose first select marriage batch. The net is slow, so little data fetching it. One more. Yeah, as you can see that merit based scholarships had been loaded, and again I'll just choose 6 7, and you can see that only 3 scholarships. Yeah, you can see only 2 scholarships are available, which are which satisfy like who have got 7 to 8 GPA. Only these 2 scholarships are available for them. The net is little slow, that's why the data is lagging, but no issues. Okay, so this is the scholarships portal part. And now coming to the third point, that we have to provide loan incentives or funding opportunities for the students. So what we have thought of here is that uh, we already have the access to all of the data of the students, right? So what we have done is that we have trained AI model, fine-tuned an AI model, and we take this data that we have of the user, and then we send it to the AI model. The AI model, what it does is that it analyzes the data and then gives us credibility score. So I'll just show it to you here. Okay, so it loads and then it gives a credibility score. Now obviously, because like as all of we know that AI models right now, they are not that accurate, because a lot of part in the AI model depends on the data that you are training on. So what we have done is that right now it's only available as advice for whoever is taking the decision of giving a loan or not. So that is how the students are applicable for this. So and we have integrated AI into this. So let me show you the code as well, like once you go there. So one more thing, like from the starting, from the starting itself, we have kept in mind about the tech and the scalability of this product. So each and everything, even this whole application is right now in production. So if you go to scholarships.avdr.in, and the website is also very like what you say, it's I am not getting the word. Sorry. Uh, you can easily see it in a phone. Responsive. Sorry, it's a very responsive website. It's easily available on phone and on laptops as well. Plus, this website right now can handle millions of users. Why I'm saying is that is that we have deployed everything, each and everything on AWS itself. So what we have done, the front end is made using Next.js. We have dockerized the application, and then that Docker image, we just make a cluster out of it. So as you can see, if I go to AWS, here is my Docker image in the repository. This is the avidya Docker image, and then I have deployed it on a AWS cluster. Now the wonderful part about this is that I have put this behind a load balancer, and then the application scales up and down automatically. So that is how like we have done it. Yeah.
Thank you, team. Now we can start with the question answer session. Over to you, judges.
So yeah, I'll go. From I don't know, So you are saying that you will be charging certain fees, right,
Yes.
for users. So I wanted to understand why would you do that? Because I mean, if I'm applying for scholarship, then definitely uh, I would, because I don't have that money, so I want. But anyways, I want to apply, right? So I
Yeah.
just wanted to see your thought process. I mean,
Yeah.
is that the model which you want to follow, or is there something else in your mind?
Yeah, obviously that is not the model that we want to follow. But like in the starting, because we had little time, we did not concentrate much on the business. But obviously, like we can follow another model. But also, what you can see is that the fee is minimal. So right now we have kept it 30 rupees, but it can be also 5 rupees, 2 rupees. It depends. So that is the thing. Also, what another business model what we can apply is that we can, instead of charging the consumers, we can charge the scholarship providers. That also nominal fee. So that is what will be.
Second question I had was from the perspective of, so once he applies, what is your thought process around how would you give it to the person who is actually taking the necessary decisions whether to give scholarship or not? Or is there a workflow defined? How would that information flow back to your system, and how would it work? I mean, this is just accepting a scholarship request, right?
Yeah.
What about the other things?
Yeah, I totally get to you. So we have a admin panel at the back end where you can directly add scholarships. If we can just do it, admin panel, where you can add scholarships, and also you can like see that this particular student has this particular. So we'll have a sorting kind of thing in the back end. How many students are actually like eligible for a loan which is analyzed by the data. Sorry, the AI. So how the AI has made eligible how many students. So that list of the data will be available in the backend, and whatever that list is, the whoever is there in the backend, he can just go through the list and then authorize it. So that is how we are going right now. So yeah, this is the admin panel for adding the data. Yeah.
My question was more from the perspective of once you submit the request, right? If I
Yeah.
want a scholarship based on certain program, right?
Yeah.
There would be some flow beyond accepting the request, right? So there would be someone who would look at the application, someone would decide that, hey, whether the person should be getting scholarship or not.
Yeah.
Is that something which you would be managing, or it
Yeah,
just
exactly. That would be managed by us itself. So like once the student data is with us, and the whatever the student is there, he visits the space, the list gets updated. The people the students eligible for the scholarship, which is the made by the AI itself. This list will be like checked by our backend, whoever is there at the backend, weekly, and then we can provide them the scholarships. Whoever, that would be like end decision will be taken by the human. Yeah, it will be like checked weekly. And
Yeah, so here the data would be added by various people there, right?
Yeah.
Not only by you.
Yeah.
So it can be done by some other people who want to give that scholarship. And since it is a money involved here, uh, don't you think there would be some kind of fraudulent transaction? And how you are going to verify on that?
fraudulent transaction
So
in the sense.
maybe somebody, let's say if you are talking about the loan system, right? So maybe some fraudulent system, but the fraudulent company or some different bank which is not a legitimate bank, and want to play here, and they want to cheat people, okay?
Yeah.
Something like that. So is there any kind of verification on the data that is being that is going to inputted by some other people? So is
Yeah.
there any?
That's a very good question, sir. So the way we can tackle this is that first of all, we can take two measures over here, because this is a B2B and B2C both product. So what we can do is that whenever we are onboarding new businesses, at that time itself, we can have strict verification. Plus, afterwards itself, we can ask the consumers about their feedback. So where if any user is getting scammed or anything fraudulent activities happening, we'll have a portal where the users can tell about their grievances and all. So that can be done. Apart from that, data, because like the data is vibrant, right? So you cannot analyze each and every data, because again, if any business is doesn't want to do any fraudulent activity, but we do recognize them by mistake as a fraudulent activity, then it might be a problem for them. So these are the two measures which are feasible enough. That is what
Have you thought about upsell here in the sense you have you are just charging 29 rupees or whatever,
Yes.
that is one model. Are you to provide any value added services where you can charge more? So kind of premium services.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously, like what we can do is that we can provide consultancy and all, so that it can be a good value added thing. And also maybe we can provide assurance if they have good amount of, if they are falling into eligibility criteria, we can provide them assurance for extra cost. Assurance of getting selected for the scholarship, because like we have the data, so we can do anything at the front end, right? The main thing, the oil of the system is data. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Enterprise companies can't rely on just any content management system. You need a CMS that offers the latest features, enables collaboration, and can keep up with the scale of your business. If your enterprise is considering a new CMS, there are 3 things you should look for. Number 1, a cloud-based software as a service solution. Content management is constantly evolving, and you shouldn't have to re-platform every few years just to keep up. Enterprise businesses need a CMS that isn't just cutting edge now, but will stay that way in the future. With a cloud-based SaaS solution, your CMS is frequently and automatically improved without disrupting your workflow. That means no more clunky replatforming, no more expensive upgrades, and no more looking on as competitors flex features your legacy system doesn't have. The next thing you should look for in an enterprise CMS is customer care that actually cares about you and your customers. You shouldn't have to waste time fighting for answers or your provider's attention. Find a CMS that has real, qualified people available to answer your questions quickly. Finally, enterprises need a CMS with sky's the limit scalability. With so many customers relying on your enterprise, your infrastructure has to run smoothly. You need a CMS that you can depend on. For example, A leading online gaming company with more than 32 million monthly users set new web traffic records during their annual convention and experienced 0 failures and 0 downtime. That's because they use Content Stack. Designed for the specific needs of the enterprise, Content Stack leads the industry in customer satisfaction. And of course, Content Stack Agile CMS is cloud-based, so you never have to upgrade and you never miss out on the latest features. If your enterprise wants an always updated Agile CMS that powers content experiences at scale, Content Stack is your solution, because you should never settle.
Introducing lightning speed internet lease lines in Mumbai. Tired of slow internet ruining your online experience? Say goodbye to buffering and lag with Jeeber's lightning fast internet lease lines in Mumbai, empowering connections across the globe at lightning speed. Why choose Jeeber for internet lease line service? Blazing speed, stream, work and game without interruptions. Thanks to our high-speed connectivity, uninterrupted connectivity. Stay connected 24/7 with a reliable and dedicated lease line service. Business grade service, perfect for businesses of all sizes, ensuring seamless operations and productivity. Superb customer support. Our team is here to assist you every step of the way, ensuring a hassle-free experience. Perfect for businesses. Jeeber's internet lease lines are designed with businesses in mind. Boost your company's efficiency and enjoy fast file transfer, crystal clear video conferencing, secure data transmission, seamless cloud access. Get ahead of the competition with our high-performance internet lease lines. Special offer alert. Subscribe now and get free installation, free equipment, 50 MB per second at the price of 10 MB per second, seamless cloud access. Contact us today and experience the difference.
Here is the reason for problem statement telehealth connect platform.
Good evening to one and all present here. We are Team Recursives from Thadumal Shani Engineering College, AIDS department. Our problem statement was to create a platform that bridges the gap between remote and undeserved community and healthcare professionals using telemedicine's technology.
Okay. Hello. So first of all, the booklet that is given to you, to all of you, is a basic summarization of our whole product. So you can go through that. So I'll start with the presentation. Our app consists of two phases. One is a doctor phase, one is a patient phase. I'll be only talking about the unique selling prices of our apps. I'll not be talking about the normal features of our app. So first, starting with the doctor side. Whenever a doctor comes, he signs up using his registration ID, registration photo, Aadhaar card, and Aadhaar card photo. After that, a personalized letterhead is created on his name, and the PDF is sent to him via WhatsApp. So this he can use in further. After that, the main USP of for the doctor, which was also mentioned in the problem statement, is while if you are consulting online, so prescription becomes very difficult. So what we have done, we have integrated voice prescription for the doctor. So the doctor can directly create a voice prescription. After that, on the same letterhead that was created while sign up, the medicines will be printed and this will be sent to the patient via WhatsApp or via email. So this, after that, what happens is sometimes doctors have confusion regarding medicines or they want to explore new medicines. So we have scrapped 1 mg. You might be knowing 1 mg is a global medicine seller. So we have scrapped some of the data of 1 mg. So we are having approximately 50,000 to 1 lakh data only starting from letter A, because there was almost 10 lakhs data. So we have scrapped only medicine starting from letter A. In that we have the medicine composition, side effects of the medicine, alternative uses of the medicine. So the doctor can also go through that and prescribe accordingly. After that, we have a video call feature through which the doctor can contact with the client. Instead of all this, we also have some calendar and some basic features, but I'm not going into depth in that. After that, the main focus of our app is the user side, the patient features. So I'll start directing the USPs. Whenever a patient sign ups, a personalized health card is generated and sent to him via WhatsApp. So this gives a personalized feel to the patient. After that, One of the problem that is majorly faced, there are some cases where the patients are not comfortable to talk with the doctor directly. So there may be some depression cases, there may be some diseases, some patient might not be comfortable directly talking to the doctor. So we have a feature called anonymous chat. So you can anonymously chat with the doctor, and this happens via blockchain. So it is totally secure and totally anonymous. So we have integrated MetaMask wallet, and we are creating a smart contract for this. After that, if a patient has a smart device, example a smartwatch, the smartwatch is been connected to our app, and all the data is given to the doctor. So what happens whenever you go to a clinic, the first thing that doctor does is stethoscope leta hai and aise check karta hai. But that is not possible in online. So what we have done, we have integrated the Google Fit API with our app. So all the medical things are sent to the doctor from the patient. The main thing that was mentioned in the problem statement for the user side is to store their medical records. As we all know that medical records play a major role in security, and they are very private. So we are using blockchain IPFS storage for storing all the medical records of the patients, and he can also share them on one tap. After that, what happens is, if there is a patient who has to go through blood tests again and again, so there are almost 5 to 6 reports every year, and the doctor has to go through all the reports in order to learn more about the patient diseases. So it becomes very difficult to go through all the reports. So what we have implemented an OCR for the reports, which what does it does, if you search RBC, red blood count, so it will give you all the red blood counts that are there on his reports, and you'll directly get to see them via search, dynamic search. So don't have to go through all the reports again and again. After that, we have a personalized chatbot made using our own ML learning model in Rasa. What happens if you are having some symptoms, and if you are just concerned what it might be, so you can ask that chatbot. What this further explores is, if there is a thing which the chatbot can't recognize. So what we are doing, we are picking up the data from Wikipedia, and we are giving the Wikipedia data. And at the same time, we are also mentioning that this data is coming from Wikipedia. After that, there in remote areas, sometimes there are very old people who cannot afford physiotherapies and exercises. So what we have a feature where there are some small videos, some tutorials for physiotherapy, so the family members of those patients can go through that videos and perform the small basic level physiotherapies with the patients itself. We also have free camps, medical camps, vaccine centers, which are being provided by the government in our app. So we have given information about that also. We have a basic video call feature through which the patient will contact the doctor. We also have an emergency SOS system. So what happens is, if suppose there is a person who is financially capable, but he is in a remote area and he wants to undergo a surgery, but it is not possible for him to travel from one place to another. So what we have thought about it, we are going to integrate hospital on wheels. So this is a major startup that was introduced in Shark Tank India by Medulance company. So what they provide is, they provide a hospital which is on wheels and which can go right anywhere. So these were the main features of the app. So now we'll start with the demonstration of all these features. So this is the this is the first page of our app. You have two options. One is to log in through a client. One is to log in through a doctor. First, I'll go through all the features of the doctor app. So you just have to go here. You have to enter your phone number. You have to enter an OTP. There are some personal details which you have to enter. I'll just enter them. Then there are professional details. You have to enter your registration number, your registration photo, your Aadhaar card number, your Aadhaar card photo, and this can also be linked to DigiLocker in order to verify those doctors. So I'll just put a dummy registration number for now. So you have to select your specialization in which you are specialized. It could be general physician. You have to select your degree, your experience, how much experience you have, and your Aadhaar card number. Then you just have to press on continue. As soon as you press on continue, a letterhead is generated which is on your name, and that letter is also sent to the WhatsApp directly. So you can see the letterhead. It is the same letterhead that is generated here. This letterhead you can further print or you can send it anywhere if you want. After that, I'll move on to the voice prescription that I already told. So in the patients, I just have one patient added. You have to go in the patient view. You have an option to create a prescription. So just go there. So there a mic pops up. So I'll just demo paracetamol. So I just added one first medicine, Dolo 650. So these two medicines I've added through voice prescription. These are multilingual, so you can also choose an option to either text in Hindi and Marathi and all other languages. If there is a mistake in this, you can also correct it by just typing there. So you can just correct if there is any mistake. After that, you just have to press the send button. On the same letterhead that was generated, your prescription will be generated. All the medicines that are there, that are printed on the prescription, and that is also sent to the patient directly via WhatsApp. All the medicines that are given that. After that, I told you that we scrapped 1 mg's medicines data. So we have medicine hub. So for now, we only scrapped the data starting from A because there were a lot amount of data. You can basically search anything starting from A. There will be a medicine, that is for sure. So you have to view details of the medicine. View details. So you have the medicine name, where the medicine is used, what are the side effects of the medicine, and what are the alternatives of the medicine. So doctor can also go through this and prescribe some other medications and also use for his own research and practice. So these were the major features of the doctor. We also have some calendar features where he can view all the appointment. Now I'll directly go to the patients. Yeah. So I'll go to the client side. I just log in the same way. So this is the client side, home screen of the client side. If you are having any appointments, you can directly join through this via video call. That video call is working. After that, you have this place to upload your documents. So you can basically upload any of your medical documents, and this will be stored on the blockchain. So I'll just upload a document. I'll upload this, my resume for now. So you can see that the document has been uploaded to IPFS and the IPFS hash has been encrypted and stored. After that, the chatbot. So this is the chatbot made in Rasa. So I'll just type
Thank you, team. Like now we can start with Q&A session. Over to you, judges.
Could we have just so if you just give us 2 minutes, we can showcase all of that. Yeah, sure. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I totally understand. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay, sir. Slides. Go back to the slide.
I just wanted to check. I mean, any one of you, probably from your family background, are in medicine profession?
No.
Do you know how doctors diagnose their patient?
Not exactly.
So what I see here is like chatbot. I don't think chatbot is something which can give you medical recommendation. That's not recommended in the first place, right?
No, so the chatbot is not giving medical recommendations. It is only showing you what symptoms you are having. According to your symptoms, what you might have.
So that's why doctors are there. So usually you should not diagnose your own symptoms.
Okay.
That's what doctor would tell you, right? Do not diagnose you. So even if a doctor is not feeling well, he is not supposed to take medicine on his own, right?
Yeah.
So self-diagnosis it's a big problem.
Okay.
Right. Second thing is Google Fit. What I heard was from the perspective of a doctor coming and using his stethoscope to check things, right? Using any of these devices would replace that. I mean,
No, that could not replace, but it could give an estimate of how the heart rate of the person is.
For example, I am.
what do you think when a doctor put a stethoscope? Is he checking the heart rate?
No,
is
it's
it?
not exactly checking the heart rate,
Yeah.
but I'm just trying to give a simpler solution which is not possible on the online.
I see.
This is we were talking about the video call feature. For
Have you
example, I'm in a video call with the doctor, so he'll get all the details from the watch itself.
got it? Have you done an online consulting?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the video call feature
video
is
call
done.
feature.
No, no, not I'm not talking about video call, but from the perspective of uploading certain data onto the platform. I mean, uh, you have done it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, so all these features, right? So my broad question is, do you think these are like value additions or
Yeah,
rather like
absolutely,
a
sir.
distraction?
Yeah, absolutely. So the major competitor in this role is Practo, and Practo is having some of these features, but enabling OCR and saving the time of doctor is a very big thing.
Thanks.
Yeah, hi. Uh, First of all, I would like to appreciate that you have taken a lot of efforts for this good application,
Thank you, sir.
good UI. But there are certain things that, in my opinion, are uh, the showstoppers.
Hmm.
One is the internet connection. We are talking about providing this solution to underprivileged people. I hope it is in India,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
right? Now, um, I stay in a village, my own native place, where internet connectivity is a major issue,
Hmm.
right? And we are talking about solution using WhatsApp. If the connection is not there, how do we make use of WhatsApp? How do we make use of the video call? That is one thing that I could think of. Second thing is, from the business perspective, when you provide this solution, we are again talking about underprivileged people, and we are saying that we will use Google ID or Google devices.
Yeah, that
They
is
will not.
Yeah, I already mentioned that if the person has, if
watch.
so, that
I
is the
mean,
first thing, because there are smartwatches available at a very cheaper cost.
Yeah. So, um, I mean, apart from this, I don't have any concern. So,
Yeah.
that
Sir,
is
also we can send SMS as you told about that he or she would not have WhatsApp. So we can also send a SMS to them via the app. The doctor can.
So the
The same way we
prescription
are
can be sent
sending
through
the
SMS also.
yeah.
one thing I liked about it is the voice prescription where he doesn't have to type. Other thing is chatbot. Instead of providing the chatbot, no, if you can provide a voice bot
Hmm.
for
Yeah,
this
Yeah.
thing, that will
that
be good because he will again he is underprivileged, so he will not understand
Yes,
English.
sir. Yeah.
One more last point from my side is we are talking about underprivileged once more, and then you are providing this interface in English. It
it
has
is
to be
multilingual.
It is multilingual. So
it
we,
is multilingual.
yeah,
Yeah,
so we tried doing it in more languages, but for now we just have two languages.
Hindi
Good,
and English.
Yeah.
good.
For the
Thanks.
time being, we tried Hindi and English only.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So when you're talking about the medical record, I think you mentioned that security is you're providing through the blockchain.
Yes.
Okay, but blockchain again, you cannot store all the data on blockchain, right? So somewhere you need to introduce some other infra in between, right, where the data would be stored. What kind of security you are thinking there to store actual medical record? Because as you mentioned that security is medical record needs to be a more secure.
So the basic, I mean the data which are very sensitive that we are storing on blockchain, since it can't be I mean it the the nodes where the data are stored are anonymous. I mean no one knows whose data it is, right? So the sensitive data will be stored there, and the remaining data will be stored on our Postgres database itself.
Okay, so the data such as the prescription is not that sensitive. So that all we can store on our local storage, and the sensitive data such as medical reports that we can store on blockchain.
Guys, this is too good to be true for me, at least in 30 hours. But I have one question. Since you are into this health tech field, do you know about any compliances that you will have to follow?
No,
As
no,
in
not as if.
So without that compliance, you cannot sell this application in the market.
Okay.
Actually, we had a
Have you heard about
limited
HIPAA?
time of
Go and read about HIPAA compliance. That is the basic compliance needed for medical applications.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay.
we'll surely
Thanks.
do that.
This is on a lighter note. We are talking about the application which is to be deployed in India, right? And what is the reason behind selecting this picture?
So that was at just 2 minutes before we made
That
that.
was
So,
done by me. It was just 2 minutes before, so I was like panicking and doing nothing. We decided to give the pamphlet after we were decided. So we came here and we thought that okay, we are now selected, and then we'll give the pamphlet to you.
thank you,
you
sir.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Enterprise companies can't rely on just any content management system. You need a CMS that offers the latest features, enables collaboration, and can keep up with the scale of your business. If your enterprise is considering a new CMS, there are 3 things you should look for. Number 1, a cloud-based software-as-a-service solution. Content management is constantly evolving, and you shouldn't have to re-platform every few years just to keep up. Enterprise businesses need a CMS that isn't just cutting edge now, but will stay that way in the future. With a cloud-based SaaS solution, your CMS is frequently and automatically improved without disrupting your workflow. That means no more clunky replatforming, no more expensive upgrades, and no more looking on as competitors flex features your legacy system doesn't have. The next thing you should look for in an enterprise CMS is customer care that actually cares about you and your customers. You shouldn't have to waste time fighting for answers or your provider's attention. Find a CMS that has real, qualified people available to answer your questions quickly. Finally, enterprises need a CMS with sky's the limit scalability. With so many customers relying on your enterprise, your infrastructure has to run smoothly. You need a CMS that you can depend on. For example, a leading online gaming company with more than 32 million monthly users set new web traffic records during their annual convention and experienced 0 failures and 0 downtime. That's because they use Content Stack. Designed for the specific needs of the enterprise, Content Stack leads the industry in customer satisfaction. And of course, Content Stack Agile CMS is cloud-based, so you never have to upgrade and you never miss out on the latest features. If your enterprise wants an always updated Agile CMS that powers content experiences at scale, Content Stack is your solution, because you should never settle.
So here we have Team Visionary to pitch their solution for the problem statement Virtual Study Buddy platform.
Yeah, so hi everyone. And we have Virtual Study Buddy as our theme. And this is our team. I'm AB George. I'm currently a third year NMIMS University student. I'm studying data science. I and Anuj Bora, he's also a third year student, and he's also doing data science with me. And this is that is Dhruv Joshi, and this is Naiman Seth. Both of them are handling the app development side of it. And all three of them are at DJ Sangvi University. So, yeah, with education technology being one of the biggest businesses today and venture capitalists being very much interested in investing in edtech business, there is approximately 1 billion online students that is estimated to be globally by 7. So we wanted to find problems in the current edtech solutions that are present, and we wanted to solve them. So three of the major problems that we found out were limited collaborative opportunities. That is the first one. So the existing platforms often lack effective tools for forming study groups based on their proficiency. So say two people are at the same level, so they are not met together, because of which there is a lot of there is not much ability for peer to peer interaction. Secondly, limited motivational features are there, because of which many existing study platforms lack effective motivational elements. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people, students even sitting here, have gone through the COVID phase, because of which online platforms generally people lose motivation midway and they don't get to achieve their goals. And third is inefficient retention strategies. Once a person or a student studies something, the retention rate is very, very low. And according to a research paper, 76% of the undergraduates cited low motivation as their main barrier to online learning success. So, low motivation was a major factor. So, from a student's perspective, struggles with accountability and motivation is one. Unequal access to resources and technology is the second point, and challenges in self discipline and time management is another problem that they are facing. So now Naaman will be explaining the app, before which I just want to tell you, so study sphere is our solution. So let's revolutionize online learning and community building with our app. So it powers up your learning journey with our AI driven study app. Collaborate seamlessly, chat and video call with group students on proficiency basis. Our scientifically proven techniques boost retention and productivity for a personalized and effective educational experience. So yeah, he'll be continuing with the workflow of what our app is.
So good evening, everyone. I'm Nemin Sheikh. I'm one of the two Flutter developers of the Hackathon team. And so before jumping to the flow of the app, I would like to put this out that we have done the 100% of our functionality, machine learning, and backend, and everything is functional as of now today. So 100% functional app, which I'm going to present to you. So there are three main entities in our app. One is machine learning, one is scientific techniques that help students studying, and the main one is the collaborative study group environment. So first of all, I'm gonna traverse you to the app. uh, the first model comes in action when a user wants to join a group. He first There's a questionnaire that comes in. The questionnaire is a 12 questions, very well curated, and they have like 1300 data points with it. So the user answers the questions, and machine learning model runs, and it generates the group uh, ID where the user needs to be added. So we are adding and combining people with similar wavelengths and their best compatibility. so that they can study more subjects, and it could be very engaging and could enhance their capabilities. We are taking behavioral as well as academic perspectives in the 12 questions, and it's very well curated database for that. Next, I would like to go up on the groups, that what happens after the user has been added to the groups. It is very interactive. There are quizzes, video chats, and everything provided with the similar compatibility. So everyone is quite easy with each other over there. So, and now talking about the quiz, all the subjects are like a Python is a subject for a user. So the quiz is given to them, and on the quiz basis, there are leaderboards to gamify the stuff. As uh, today's world is like very much involved in points and gamifying these things, and we have gamifying for that. And now comes the second model, which takes the quiz answers from major subjects and predicts the category which he should create his path, the which job and which path he should go in. Like if he's good at 2 to 3 subjects, he gives him the career path for that. That is a second model. That is also well curated with 13 to 1400 data points. Then next, I will go with the most interesting one is the scientific technique one. Most of the apps that are running as an edtech today, they don't have. They just are going pushing the courses. They are not considering the students' learning paces. So we are the one who are considering this right now, and there are many scientifically proven techniques that enhance learning, improve your retention. So one of them is the Pomodoro technique. We have included 3 techniques in this. So the Pomodoro techniques are, as many of you will be familiar with it, is learning and reading in short breaks and long breaks, and that helps in more retention. Then we have spaced retention technique. Uh, the moment somebody adds a note in it, notes in a group in our application, which was the 2 key features out of the 4 in our problem statement. So the moment the timestamp gets registered, he gets a notification after 2 hours, 2 months, 2 hours, 2 weeks, and 2 months to go to the app and revise that particular note again. So that this is called the spaced retention. This will help him more and this will help him with the more understanding of the subject, and it will retain for a longer period of time. We also have Feynman technique. Many of you will be familiar with it, that whatever subject you are studying, if you can explain it to a 5-year-old kid, then you have very well understood that. So these are the scientific techniques that are included in our, and you can obviously make notes and create notes and share notes in our app and with your friends on the groups as well. And other features of our app would be these popular exercises that you can see on the screens: reading books, listening to music. Everything is quite functional. Journaling, all these are scientifically proven for better study environment. That's what our topic is. And all the techniques like meditations and listening to music and everything, we have taken from the bestsellers books and all. And also in academic point of view, we have books which are subject oriented, and there are quiz for different languages also. And we have overall curated this app for a very well supportive environment for the student to study. We have scientific backup, and as well as we have the ML models working for us. So in an overview, if I would like to consider this, then these are the features of our app. It's AI powered grouping, as you know, the first model. Then it's come the career prediction, the second model. All these are with a very high accuracy that our ML data scientists will let you know. Gamifying the stuff, it was one of the new apps, and so you gamify it and chat and video and utilize it. So I'll just take it to the next level.
Yeah, so now I'll be continuing with the market size and the business plan. So can you go down? Go down more. Yeah. So this is the market size, current market size of the in the world, and the India's market there, and the students are mentioned. The TAM was really estimated after robust data science techniques that we've used, and a lot of market research was done. Next. So for competitor analysis, we have taken only 2 competitors. One is a large competitor like Unacademy, and the other one is like a mid-sized competitor like Edureka. But the problem with them is that they're not offering. They are more into just giving out courses, but they're not looking into how much retention and how much productivity and how much efficient the students are after learning that. So we are standing out that way. So we are implementing those retention scientific techniques that people do offline into an online experience. So for business plan, for the first phase, we have sales. We have a freemium model for students, subscription model for teachers. And in the second phase, we are planning to partner up with B2B companies. Yeah. So these are a few. Since we are pre-revenue, we have a few factors by which we can assess the market traction later on. If you have any questions, you can ask me about it. So our projected revenue, as I talked to Milan sir earlier, he told me that the current projected revenue is very small, but that is because we took a humble number on the users. So there are 190 million students, but we have taken only 10,000 potential users, which gives us like a 34 lakhs of revenue per year. But if we even get 1% of the total addressable market to our user base, then we have almost 45.7 crores of revenue. We have future plans, and yeah, thank you.
Sorry, I just wanted to get clarification on whether it's an edtech company or it's like a study platform. Are you creating content for learning, or are you uh, directing students to the right content where they can learn, like books or maybe some online courses for the
So
matter?
uh, to answer that, it's like an intersection between both. So we have content also, and then we are trying to involve teachers also into it. So it's direction also, and we are thinking of providing content. But as of now, it's like a platform.
Yeah, so the monetization part is really in the edtech, right, and not the help part of it, right? Or it's both, because the from where you would get money, right?
Yeah, so I have a revenue model.
No, no, in the sense, students enrolling for certain courses is the money making business.
Right.
And
Makes
it,
sense. Yeah.
that's the core business,
Right.
right? Uh, but then you are losing the focus on the study buddy platform as such, right? In the sense, no groups and everyone.
So we are actually, so we did a little research on that, and what we have planned is, can you go to the Excel sheet? So as of now, so what we have planned is, so to access the platform where you can be grouped with the people, who are very much on your wavelength, we are charging a nominal fee of 20 rupees per month. So that is like a very small fee that the person has to pay to be on a platform where he can connect with n number of students who can help him, scale up his education, right? So it's not more of paying for course, it's more of paying for being with the students online and being on a common platform. So that way we are charging that 20 rupees. And from a teacher's point of view, it was more of a commission based revenue, where you say you have a doubt, right? And your whole group has a doubt or something, then you go to the teacher, you place a video call. That option is also there in our app. That time, whatever the teacher charges, 20 percentage of that will come to us. So that is how our revenue model is working.
Is it like per query?
Not per query, it's like per video call. So per video call is also assessed actually. So our questionnaire, the initial questionnaire on the basis of which we are forming groups, has questions like, are you open to collaborating, how open are you, like, so you can judge by that whether the group is an introverted group or an extroverted group, how actively they are involved in extracurriculars, etc. So by that you'll get to know how many times they'll be having a video call with their teachers. So that way.
So one of the problem which I have seen, right, is more from the perspective of students now ask the right questions or enough questions, right? Even if they don't understand, they're little reluctant to ask it in front of everyone.
Okay.
Because of fear of being judged and whatnot.
Right.
So in that perspective, do you think this kind of platform would be beneficial for such students?
Yes, definitely. Because see, like we said, we have quizzes that assess every student, right? So once the person wants to go from like level 1, so we have gamified this thing so that there is user retention. So say if a person wants to go from stage 1 to stage 2, then he has to complete certain quizzes. In that quiz, you get to know the exact performance of the student, on the basis of which we are showing him career guidance, right? So when we are assessing that, we can also assess that whether or not he has really understood that concept. So until and unless there's no conceptual clarity in your level 1, you won't be able to move to level 2. right? So you will have to ask that question, otherwise you won't be able to move up the levels in our app.
Okay.
That way.
How are all these pieces getting like integrating together? Promoter technique, teachers, groups. But where will I go? So instead of studying, I'm going to be.
No, so just to give you like a flow of the app. So you log into the app and you answer a questionnaire. Okay. So once you've answered that questionnaire, you get into a group of students who are like you, because based on the questionnaire, we are segregating the students and clustering them into similar groups, right? So once that groups are there, our aim is to maximize the productivity and efficiency of those students in every group. So Promodo is like, you can just go to the app, you can use Promodo and start studying with that group, right? So first the group is made. Once the group is made, then we focus on, improving retention and the productivity of the students. So for that, we have Promodo, spaced repetitions, and all of these scientific techniques are like backed, like they are real scientific techniques that are used offline, but no one uses them online. So now what people are doing is they're just throwing out courses, but they're not looking at the user retention and not the, sorry, the memory retention and how productive they are. Like, right? So if you watch a video at say 2 times speed, then the retention is like very low. So to beat that, we have like spaced repetition also. So even if you watch it at 2x now, you watch it 2 hours later. So we have a notification system which is incorporated with the Firebase. If you want to see the app, they'll show you the demo. So now you study, 2 hours later, you'll get a notification saying that, okay, yeah, go ahead and revise this. 2 weeks later, okay, yeah, go ahead and revise this. So that way retention is maintained and Promodo maintains good productivity. I'm sure you know about it. And so, yeah, so we are just trying to bring science into the app.
What are the other two options? Books and languages. So
Sorry,
books and languages. I saw that two other options.
Actually, books are the subject-oriented books which the student wants to study, and the languages were the different types of quiz. And then when you give different languages quiz, then we can have a model predict that where the user is gonna more tending their career towards. So depending on different languages, our model can predict that he is gonna be a software developer or a cloud engineer.
Those are actually computer science languages like Python, C, C sharp. So based on that, show them the app.
So it's the leaderboard after the quiz. You are getting the leaderboard. There are the books, and it's the join the group where you do the quiz and get into
So
the group.
this app basically is more towards like you can say engineers or software developers.
No, we are gonna scale it.
So yeah, we have actually built it because we are engineers, so we have that knowledge. So see, there's a lot of tech stack available today. Like people know like hundreds of languages, right? But they don't know what. So what if we assess it for them? So based on the quizzes they are giving, we tell them, okay, yeah. So you know Python, you know this. DBMS is at this level. Your R is at this level. So based on that, we can tell you, okay, yeah, you can go and become a software engineer. Like that's a good fit for you. So that is one thing we are doing, and second is the grouping thing that we are doing. So they have like similar interest based thing.
Okay, so you said that you have ML model to suggest a learning path, right? Learning path. Okay. So what is the basis for that? What is the data that you are crunching there?
So it's not learning as such. It's more like what is a good fit for you in terms of a career, right? So what we have taken is for now we have built the data set by our own by taking like an average values of the spectrum. So say Python, C, C++, C sharp. Okay, so these are the languages. Or if you want, I can explain it to you. Then in the actual CSV also that we built. Say someone is proficient in Python, right? And he is less proficient in HTML and CSS. So we are predicting him to go into
No,
machine learning.
that's my question. Okay, so who is deciding that that person has to be like Python, C++, or whatever language that we are talking about. So there should be some kind of basis, so maybe kind of career prospect. Okay,
Right.
so that could be one of the basis. So for that also you need to crunch some kind of data where, okay, the person you are taking these courses, they are getting some kind of benefits out of that. So do you have that kind of data? And
So a lot of career counseling thing, guys do this, right? So what they do is they take in your data and they tell you what career you have to get into. So the same way we have built our own data set where we have placed based on our knowledge. So it isn't like at scale, but we have like 4 output class labels: either software developer, designer, machine cloud engineer, and machine learning engineer. So if someone is, say, between, so we have like 3 rankings: 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 3 being the highest. So if, say, someone is has a 3 ranking in Python and 1 ranking in HTML and 2 ranking in DBMS, like, so 0 to 1, 2 to 3, and 3 to 4 in 2 to 3 in, like, the highest ranking is in Python basically, and the lowest ranking is in DBMS. Then he will be directed towards uh, machine learning, because Python is very much important in machine learning. In terms of an analyst, database management system is much important. So we have built our data set in that way. So we've built like a range in which we have specified, yeah, this is important for this role, this is important for this role. According to that, we have given them ranks. After building the data set, then we build the model. So if you want to look at it, we have the
so that decision that you have taken there, right? Keep for
Yeah,
software
as
engineer,
of
you
now,
have to
yeah.
learn these languages,
Right.
But not necessarily you can understand all these things. That
Yeah,
need to be
obviously.
coming from somebody else, like some other data, or maybe the
Right.
user opinions.
Right.
So I guess we need to crunch that data,
Real data, obviously.
kind of real data.
Yeah, makes sense. So but we did not, like, so that we'll have to sit with people who are into, so see, you generally apply for a software engineering job when you, like, if you apply for a full stack job, then you should know backend, front end, and database, right? And if you are applying for a data science job, then you should know like strong Python. So based on certain assumptions, we have built it now. But yeah, we'll need a little more research if you want to scale it to more output levels.
Thank you.
Enterprise companies can't rely on just any content management system. You need a CMS that offers the latest features, enables collaboration, and can keep up with the scale of your business. If your enterprise is considering a new CMS, there are 3 things you should look for. Number 1, a cloud-based software as a service solution. Content management is constantly evolving, and you shouldn't have to re-platform every few years just to keep up. Enterprise businesses need a CMS that isn't just cutting edge now, but will stay that way in the future. With a cloud-based SaaS solution, your CMS is frequently and automatically improved without disrupting your workflow. That means no more clunky replatforming, no more expensive upgrades, and no more looking on as competitors flex features your legacy system doesn't have. The next thing you should look for in an enterprise CMS is customer care that actually cares about you and your customers. You shouldn't have to waste time fighting for answers or your provider's attention. Find a CMS that has real, qualified people available to answer your questions quickly. Finally, enterprises need a CMS with sky's the limit scalability. With so many customers relying on your enterprise, your infrastructure has to run smoothly. You need a CMS that you can depend on. For example, a leading online gaming company with more than 32 million monthly users set new web traffic records during their annual convention and experienced 0 failures and 0 downtime. That's because they use Content Stack. Designed for the specific needs of the enterprise, Content Stack leads the industry in customer satisfaction. And of course, Content Stack Agile CMS is cloud-based, so you never have to upgrade and you never miss out on the latest features. If your enterprise wants an always updated Agile CMS that powers content experiences at scale, Content Stack is your solution, because you should never settle.
Introducing lightning speed internet lease lines in Mumbai. Tired of slow internet ruining your online experience? Say goodbye to buffering and lag with Jeeber's lightning fast internet lease lines in Mumbai, empowering connections across the globe at lightning speed. Why choose Jeeber for internet lease line service? Blazing speed, stream, work and game without interruptions. Thanks to our high-speed connectivity, uninterrupted connectivity. Stay connected 24/7 with a reliable and dedicated lease line service. Business grade service, perfect for businesses of all sizes, ensuring seamless operations and productivity. Superb customer support. Our team is here to assist you every step of the way, ensuring a hassle-free experience. Perfect for businesses. Jeeber's internet lease lines are designed with businesses in mind. Boost your company's efficiency and enjoy fast file transfer, crystal clear video conferencing, secure data transmission, seamless cloud access. Get ahead of the competition with our high-performance internet lease lines. Special offer alert. Subscribe now and get free installation, free equipment, 50 MB per second at the price of 10 MB per second, seamless cloud access. Contact us today and experience the difference.
Get ready to dive into a world where creativity knows no bounds. Step into the realm of Industry 4.0, where technology and innovation blend to revolutionize traditional industries. Unleash your potential as a tech pioneer and create solutions that transform the future of businesses and industries. This year showcases your incredible potential of unleashing the unreal. Join us in redefining the landscape of industries through innovation. Knows how to break free from limitations and turn the unimaginable into reality. From mind-bending virtual reality applications to inspiring simulations. Dive into the future of Internet. And Industry 4.0 with convergence of cutting-edge tech and visionary thinking in our hackathon journey.
Introducing lightning speed internet lease lines in Mumbai. Tired of slow internet ruining your online experience? Say goodbye to buffering and lag with Jeeber's lightning fast internet lease lines in Mumbai, empowering connections across the globe at lightning speed. Why choose Jeeber for internet lease line service? Blazing speed, stream, work and game without interruptions thanks to our high-speed connectivity. Uninterrupted connectivity. Stay connected 24/7 with a reliable and dedicated lease line service. Business grade service. Perfect for businesses of all sizes, ensuring seamless operations and productivity. Superb customer support. Our team is here to assist you every step of the way, ensuring a hassle-free experience. Perfect for businesses. Jeeber's internet lease lines are designed with businesses in mind. Boost your company's efficiency and enjoy fast file transfer, crystal clear video conferencing, secure data transmission, seamless cloud access. Get ahead of the competition with our high-performance internet lease lines. Special offer alert. Subscribe now and get free installation, free equipment, 50 MB per second at the price of 10 MB per second, seamless cloud access. Contact us today and experience the difference. Introducing
Enterprise companies can't rely on just any content management system. You need a CMS that offers the latest features, enables collaboration, and can keep up with the scale of your business. If your enterprise is considering a new CMS, there are 3 things you should look for. Number 1, a cloud-based software as a service solution. Content management is constantly evolving, and you shouldn't have to re-platform every few years just to keep up. Enterprise businesses need a CMS that isn't just cutting edge now, but will stay that way in the future. With a cloud-based SaaS solution, your CMS is frequently and automatically improved without disrupting your workflow. That means no more clunky replatforming, no more expensive upgrades, and no more looking on as competitors flex features your legacy system doesn't have. The next thing you should look for in an enterprise CMS is customer care that actually cares about you and your customers. You shouldn't have to waste time fighting for answers or your provider's attention. Find a CMS that has real, qualified people available to answer your questions quickly. Finally, enterprises need a CMS with sky's the limit scalability. With so many customers relying on your enterprise, your infrastructure has to run smoothly. You need a CMS that you can depend on. For example, a leading online gaming company with more than 32 million monthly users set new web traffic records during their annual convention and experienced 0 failures and 0 downtime. That's because they use Content Stack. Designed for the specific needs of the enterprise, Content Stack leads the industry in customer satisfaction. And of course, Content Stack Agile CMS is cloud-based, so you never have to upgrade and you never miss out on the latest features. If your enterprise wants an always updated Agile CMS that powers content experiences at scale, Content Stack is your solution. because you should never settle.
Introducing lightning speed internet lease lines in Mumbai. Tired of slow internet ruining your online experience? Say goodbye to buffering and lag with Jeeber's lightning fast internet lease lines in Mumbai, empowering connections across the globe at lightning speed. Why choose Jeeber for internet lease line service? Blazing speed, stream, work and game without interruptions. Thanks to our high-speed connectivity, uninterrupted connectivity. Stay connected 24/7 with a reliable and dedicated lease line service. Business grade service, perfect for businesses of all sizes, ensuring seamless operations and productivity. Superb customer support. Our team is here to assist you every step of the way, ensuring a hassle-free experience. Perfect for businesses. Jeeber's internet lease lines are designed with businesses in mind. Boost your company's efficiency and enjoy fast file transfer, crystal clear video conferencing, secure data transmission, seamless cloud access. Get ahead of the competition with our high-performance internet lease lines. Special offer alert. Subscribe now and get free installation, free equipment, 50 MB per second at the price of 10 MB per second, seamless cloud access. Contact us today and experience the difference.
Get ready to dive into a world where creativity knows no bounds. Step into the realm of Industry 4.0, where technology and innovation blend to revolutionize traditional industries. Unleash your potential as a tech pioneer and create solutions that transform the future of businesses and industries. This year showcases your incredible potential of unleashing the unreal. Join us in redefining the landscape of industries through innovation. Knows how to break free from limitations and turn the unimaginable into reality. From mind-bending virtual reality applications to inspiring simulations. Dive into the future of Internet. And Industry 4.0 with convergence of cutting-edge tech and visionary thinking in our hackathon journey.
Enterprise companies can't rely on just any content management system. You need a CMS that offers the latest features, enables collaboration, and can keep up with the scale of your business. If your enterprise is considering a new CMS, there are 3 things you should look for. Number 1, a cloud-based software as a service solution. Content management is constantly evolving, and you shouldn't have to re-platform every few years just to keep up. Enterprise businesses need a CMS that isn't just cutting edge now, but will stay that way in the future. With a cloud-based SaaS solution, your CMS is frequently and automatically improved without disrupting your workflow. That means no more clunky replatforming, no more expensive upgrades, and no more looking on as competitors flex features your legacy system doesn't have. The next thing you should look for in an enterprise CMS is customer care that actually cares about you and your customers. You shouldn't have to waste time fighting for answers or your provider's attention. Find a CMS that has real, qualified people available to answer your questions quickly. Finally, enterprises need a CMS with sky's the limit scalability. With so many customers relying on your enterprise, your infrastructure has to run smoothly. You need a CMS that you can depend on. For example, a leading online gaming company with more than 32 million monthly users set new web traffic records during their annual convention and experienced 0 failures and 0 downtime. That's because they use Content Stack. Designed for the specific needs of the enterprise, Content Stack leads the industry in customer satisfaction. And of course, Content Stack Agile CMS is cloud-based, so you never have to upgrade and you never miss out on the latest features. If your enterprise wants an always updated Agile CMS that powers content experiences at scale, Content Stack is your solution, because you should never settle.
Out to share his views. No problem. Yeah. So I now request our honorable judge, Mr. Milind Chauhan, to share his thoughts.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I just wanted to share one thing today. Whoever is present for this hackathon, no? Basically, the kind of energy that I saw in this hackathon, which all of you have displayed, right? It's amazing. It's you guys are probably the cream in uh, your respective colleges. Generally, what happens is students just go to college, they learn whatever is their subject, they appear for the exam, and they come out as engineers. But you guys have taken additional efforts in learning the technology, and over and above that, you try to implement that technology, right? This initiative that you have taken, uh, that initiative is very important. To tell you frank, I was just discussing now, and both of us agree with each other that organizations need such kind of people who are, who will be able to start producing or start delivering on day one, right? So all of you, and not just you, where you have selected 5 teams are selected. I'm talking about all the teams who participated in the hackathon. That all of you will be able to deliver from day one, and organizations will be interested in hiring you people, because they will, you will get the preference. So, my request to all of you is please keep participating in the hackathon. At the end of the day, who wins does not matter, but this spirit of participation, spirit of competitiveness, um, that will matter in the industry. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your views. I would now request our Honorable Judge, Mr. Sandeep Nagare, to share his thoughts.
Good evening, all. The innovative idea is most important thing in any development, I would say. Not only in company or college, it you can say any in society as well. And then there is always one elite group in everywhere, like in society or in company. There is one elite group. They are responsible for generating those ideas and implementing those. Okay, and then that is really needed because the most of the revenue in any company comes from those elite groups. And I would prefer that everybody who have participated here, they should be part of that elite group who would be generating the ideas and cultivating them and implementing those. By participating in the hackathon here, you already taken one step towards that. So I would definitely congratulate to all, and I would definitely recommend to participate such events in future as well. And thank you. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you, sir. Now I would invite Joint Hackathon Head, Ms. Shreya Parchurkar, to propose vote of thanks.
Hello, everyone. As the joint hackathon head of VCET Hackathon 23, I stand before you to reflect on our incredible journey, particularly in the context of transitioning our hackathon from an online event to an offline event. This year marked a significant shift for us. We decided to bring the hackathon offline. Our primary goal was to provide our participants with an opportunity for face to face interaction and collaboration. We received 50 plus registration. It was a bold move and it came with its own set of challenges. However, our unwavering determination and the extraordinary efforts of our entire team made this transition a resounding success. I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to every member of our dedicated team, from the tech team that ensured a smooth technical execution, to the web team that crafted an engaging online presence, the PR and publicity team that helped us reach a wider audience, sponsorship team that secured crucial monetary support, and the organizing team that meticulously planned every detail. Your collective efforts were nothing short of remarkable. I would also like to extend our gratitude to exceptional SEs and Ts. Your enthusiasm, energy, and contribution were invaluable in making VCET Hackathon 23 a memorable event. A heartfelt thank you goes to our esteemed principal, Dr. Harish Vankudre sir, and in charge principal, Dr. Uday Asavlekar sir, whose guidance and encouragement have always been a source of inspiration. Additionally, I would also like to acknowledge our unwavering support of Dr. Thaksin Pawat sir, head of the IT department, and all our staff members who played a pivotal roles in our journey. Special thanks are due to our sponsors whose generosity and belief in our event made it all possible. Your contributions were pivotal. Last but not the least, I want to express our gratitude to the judges who graciously lent their expertise and time to evaluate the incredible project presented during the hackathon. Your insights and feedback valuable to our participants. Thank you. And I wish all the finalists a very all the best. In conclusion, I would like to thank everyone. This journey has been exceptional journey of growth, learning and collaboration. On this note, I, Ms. Shreya Parsurkar, Joint Head of Hackathon VCET 23, sign off. Thank you. And now, an announcement. I request all the PE team members to come forward. A big round of applause for all of them because they manage placements and hackathon. A big round of applause. Managing placements and hackathon was a major task, and every one of them did so effortlessly. Can't be thankful enough. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
So, yes, now it's time to announce the winners. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning of failures. So, before that, I would like to request HOD Dr. Thaksin Parvat sir to felicitate our honorable chief guest, Mr. Sanket Raut. I would now request Dr. Archana Ekbote, the faculty in charge of VCET Hackathon, to honor our honorable jury, Mr. Sandeep Nagle sir. Now, I would like to request Mr. Chandan Kolwankar to felicitate our honorable judge, Mr. Nilesh Jain. Now, I request Dr. Ashish Vanmali to felicitate our honorable judge, Mr. Milind Chauhan.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, it's now time to announce the winners. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failures. Many congratulations to all you supremely talented minds. After the overwhelming response from the participants, we have some exciting rewards for the 5 finalists. So, we have 3 places for second runner-up. And the second runner-up teams will be awarded with the cash prize of rupees 5,000 along with certificates provided by Give My Certificates.
So, I would like to call upon Dr. Thaksin Parvat, the HOD of IT department, to present the award for the first team. Rizzling Dave.
Thank you so much, sir. So the other team for second runner-up prize is Hook Heroes. I would like to call upon Mr. Sanket Rao to give them prizes.
Avidya. So, the other team to secure the second runner-up position is Team Avidya. I would like to call upon Mr. Nilesh Jain to award the same. They are from
Thank you, sir. So moving forward for first runner-up, here we have prize of rupees 20,000, and there is verified certificate that will be provided by Give My Certificate. So for first runner-up, any guess? Anyone? Any guess? Yes, you are right. This first runner-up is Team Visionary.
There are no guesses, right? We already know the winners. So the winners for VCET Hackathon 23 are none other than the recursives. A heartiest congratulations to all the teams. So we had a wonderful time hosting this event and acknowledging your enormous participation with enthusiasm. The time has come to see of the day. Special thanks to all the dignitaries for gracing our event with their presence. Lastly, for all the participants, I would like to say the lessons of competitions are lesser for life. On this note, we sign off and thank you everyone once again to make this endeavor successful. Thank you a lot. I would request all the teams to come forward. I would request all the teams to come forward.